Yes, you know what time it is. As usual, it is 8:20. This is your host, Ming, giving you the latest installment for our urgency meetings to make sure we remember how much we have in common in this journey, our respective journeys, but with a common direction about remaining resilient, remaining present, taking the time to define our inherent desire, drive, and beauty. And to answer that question that you'll find sprinkled throughout these episodes, but also in the book, Resilience, the Beauty of Presence, the essential question that I ask of myself and I will continue to ask of you: what drives you? What drives you to do what you do? There's no one way to answer it. There's no answer. Really, it's more of a questioning that I'm pushing you to put in your practice. Because if you haven't heard it before, the kinds of questions I'm asking you to pose to yourself must remain original, genuine, curious, and sincere. Those kind of questions under this construct of resilience necessary for every day that we live here. Those kind of questions will contain the very answers that you're looking for. Today's topic is called If You Want Something Done Right. Now, let's take out that last word actually. If you want something done, do it yourself would be the normal tagline to that statement. I want to ask you to change the entry part. If you need something done, then do it yourself. With accountability and responsibility, without the right or wrong qualifier. Your intention must carry you through the idea and the execution and the consequences of completing the task or the effort. And do that without any focus on the outcome of the process. How about this? You just did something well. Maybe with your partner, for example. Use that as example A. You did something well with your partner. Example A. How about you did something poorly also with your partner too? Example B. Did you do it correctly or improperly in A or B? And according to who? According to whose intention? As I mentioned before, the entry fee and the option should be your intention. But let's review those scenarios, those examples A and B again. When you want or need something done and it turned out as good or bad from your and your partner's perspective, what did both options have in common? Someone's happy. Someone is disappointed. No one's happy. What do you think? What do you observe about that dynamic? I say the common thing that both options have is that both perspectives are in the past and cannot be redone or duplicated. Sure, you can make a similar effort again and approximate the feeling when you did the previous thing well or the previous thing done poorly, but never, ever the same. Even if the thing you did with your partner either option A, outcome, or option B, result. Even if it was memorable and scintillating, get your mind out of the gutter. Not talking about that part. Still, it cannot be recreated or reproduced just like that. Just know this. However you embarked on that journey, or like this one today, in these 500 seconds that we are about to conclude, make sure you have your intention in order and on tap. And share your intention that reflects your desire, your drive for positive production. And you say, from where? Right from your essence, right from your presence, your currency, your beauty that I asked you to define for yourself. Back to that question about what, in your own words, what drives you. I know it's hard to get your mind around that. Not so hard to get your heart around it, because that is where this essence flows from and flows back to. Your mind can go 1,000 different ways given 1,000 different conditions on any given day. The key point is, it's easy to look outside of yourself for something you want done that you have concluded that you cannot do it. I would challenge you to look into that fallback position. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't lose weight. I can't run faster. I can't stop eating too much cake or pie or candy. No. Maybe you should ask that question that I proffered to you before. Form that question that really contains, if not the answer, it contains the essence of the direction where you need to go with the guidance you receive from that question. So maybe I'm going to re-summarize the statement to this episode. If you want something done, do it yourself with the intention and with the question that will guide you towards not the answer, but towards the forward progress that you absolutely must have in this life. So that's where you come from. That's where I'd like you to return to and to proceed going forward with where you get that guidance from. You want done, do it without the expectation of the answer. You know what time it is, and you should know where your heart is. Hopefully your heart remains at 820. Stay present. Stay current. Until next time.